ramping up to be another busy holiday weekend of travel with Labor Day approaching.
It also bookmarks the end of a busy time of the year for first responders who are answering calls for help after potentially deadly accidents. Cooper Seamer has the story and joins us here at 6. Cooper, good evening.
Yeah, Brian and Andrea, AAA forecasts that travel this Labor Day weekend will cap off the busiest summer of travel since before the pandemic. But it's also the end of the 100 deadliest days of the summer, a stretch from Memorial Day to Labor Day where traffic fatalities are at their highest.
Travel is truly back in full across the United States, with this past summer proving that any pandemic-related effects are gone. That means this Labor Day weekend will be a busy one, with many in South Dakota expected to hit the road.
This is, typically the end of summer, if you will, for many families. So we anticipate a lot of people on the roads, whether it's headed to the lake or campgrounds or, out of state even.
But it's also one of the most deadly times on the road in the state all year. According to a study from autoinsurance.com, South Dakota sees the third highest spike nationwide in fatal accidents over the Labor Day weekend compared to other days. That extends to drunk driving as well. Mothers Against Drunk Driving notes that in 2021, the latest data available, 52 South Dakotans lost their lives due to alcohol-impaired crashes, which spikes over the holiday.
As we enter that time when school starts to start, we're still in a time frame of the 100 deadliest days of the year, from Memorial Day weekend through Labor Day.
Regional Executive Director Veronica Hamann says this is the time of the year they push the most for sobriety checks from law enforcement to help cut down on drunk drivers on the road, because oftentimes, without those checks, people who frequently drive drunk aren't caught or stop on their own before it's too late.
On average, a drunk driver has driven drunk 87 times before their first arrest. That's quite often. So this is something that is very common, and actually most people aren't arrested when they drink and drive.
Hamann says, of course, drunk driving isn't just dangerous for those getting behind the wheel, but for everyone else that shares the road with them, of course, other drivers and pedestrians as well.